Hey everybody, Anna's Wayne here from A to Z Fit, and today I'm bringing you a resistance training workout using a band. If you don't have a band, that's okay. You can still use a set of light dumbbells, or you can even use just your own body weight. You can still get stronger with no equipment at all. If you're looking for a band, I got this one from Amazon. I like it because it has a cover on it. You can go to Target, Walmart, really any sort of place that has sporting good equipment will have a band for you. So enjoy the workout. Let's get stronger today. So today we have 11 exercises, and we're going to do each exercise for 1 minute, 2 times through. But first, let's get warmed up, and we're going to warm up with jumping jacks. And we're starting in 3, and 2, and 1, and we have jumping jacks. Now, I'm going to give you many options here, so we can start with a jumping jack, jumping both feet out at a time, or you can always do one leg at a time. Just listen to your body and do your best here. Now we're going to start with a posture check as we keep moving through. Shoulder blades stay down and back. Your hips are forward, and your knees stay soft. We have 30 seconds left of jumping jacks, so pick the option that works best for you. And keep moving. You have 15 seconds left. Remember your posture as you go through. Shoulder blades stay down and back, and your hips are tucked in, and your knees stay soft. In 10 seconds, we're going into a plank shoulder tap. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Plank shoulder tap. Find a plank position. You're on your toes, and your hands your shoulders, or you can be on your knees doing the same thing, tapping out one shoulder at a time. Try to keep those hips as still as possible. Your hips are still tucked in, and you got to bubble out that low back. So we're going to avoid sagging right here. We're going to push that low back up towards the ceiling and keep tapping through. You're halfway through this. The chest always stays over the hands, and pull that core in towards the center. Keep moving. In 10 seconds, we're going into a toe touch. 3, 2, 1, flip over on your back. Towards your nose. Raise the chest and long arms towards your toes. Now maybe you can touch your toes, or if you need to modify, you can always bend the knees too. But I want you rolling up one vertebrae at a time. Rolling through each vertebrae, nice and easy, nice and smooth, and you're already halfway here. Now for those last 10 seconds, maybe your legs go longer and you reach higher. Push yourself here. We have one more exercise through our warm-up. We're going into gorilla squats in 3, 2, 1, and gorilla squats. Come on up. Now with these gorilla squats, I want you to take your chest towards the ground and put your toes on top of your fingers. Sit into your heels, chest is open, push the hips back up. Sit and push. As you sit, your chest comes open and you push your hips up. You're going to go as low as you can here. But remember, it's only a minute, so do your best. You can always shake it out and get right back into it. But we are working on endurance and strength today. So that's why we are doing 1 minute exercises. Want to have those muscles repeat the motion over and over without stopping. But if you have to stop, that's okay. Take a break, shake it out, and get back into it. 10 seconds left, and we're going into our strength training with our resistance band. Remember, you can use a set of weights or no equipment at all. We're starting in 3, 2, and 1. Grab that band. We're starting with the shoulder press. Total body work today, starting with the shoulder press. Now, the tighter the band, the harder the workout. So use the resistance of the band to either make your workout harder or easier. Now with the shoulder press, your elbows stay narrow. You're going to start the band at your shoulders and push up all the way above the head. Practicing good posture here. Shoulder blades down and back. Hips are always tucked in and your knees are soft. Remember, weights or no equipment, you're still doing the same thing. Focusing on the shoulders, getting all of the work done. 10 seconds, and we're going into a bent over fly. 4, 3, 2, 1, and you're going to cross the band. You're going to pull it and take the chest down towards the ground. The arms are going to come out long. Squeeze the shoulder blades in. Arms stay long, slight bend in the elbows. Now to make this harder, you're going to tighten up the band. And to make it easier, you're going to loosen up the band. Keep the arms long. The elbows stay bent. And pull the arms up to shoulder height. 30 seconds left. Now, when your chest is facing the ground like this, it's very important to practice good posture. So our low back is not arched towards the ceiling or bent. The shoulder blades are pulled down and back, and that back is nice and flat, and the abs are pulled in. 10 seconds left, and we're going into a bicep curl. 3, 2, 1, bicep curl. You're going to start with the elbows at your sides. Pull the bands up towards your shoulders. Full extension all the way down, pull all the way up. Now you're doing as many as you can in 1 minute. You don't have to pace. If this band is too light for you, then we need to increase the tension of the band. And you can do that by crossing it in the center. And this is an option for you. It's going to make it tighter. It's going to make it harder. It's going to ask your muscles to do more work. But you are more than halfway done with this one. Keep moving through these bicep curls. Remember to stay tall and remember to breathe. When you are exercising, do not hold your breath, especially during weight training. Inhale and exhale and keep moving through the motions. Lat pull downs in 3, 2, 1, and this band is starting overhead. Start with it tight. Wrap it around your hands if you need to. Start high, and as you pull the arms down, you're pulling the band across your chest. High, and then pull across your chest. So long arms, and then bring the arms out to the outside. Reach towards the ceiling, and pull towards the outside. Stay on top of your shoulders. And you're pulling your shoulder blades in towards your spine. So start tall and pull. Start tall and pull the band towards your chest. You are more than halfway through this one. And feel the upper back getting all this work done. Ten seconds, we're going into squats. Keep working. 3, 2, 1, squat it out. Here we go. The band goes underneath the feet. You're going to pull the band towards your shoulders, and you're going to stick your butt out and down and push from your heels. Shoulder blades still stay down and back, and the hips still stay tucked in. Pop the head up all the way towards the ceiling. Sitting as low as you can into that squat. Imagine you're sitting on top of a porta potty, and that means you got to get your butt out and down, and you got to hover on top. Halfway already. The knees stay on top of the ankles. Be very careful not to shift your body weight forward. Do not be there, not here. You got to stick it out and down. 10 seconds, we're going into a side bend. 3, 2, 1, side bend. Doesn't matter which side you start on, just remember. I'm going to hold the band up at my left hip, and my right arm goes overhead. Put one foot in the band to get more range of motion, and I'm going to reach overhead and pull. So from this side, it looks like this. Right hand up at the hip, reach the band overhead and pull back through. Now the arm stays long and never comes down. Bend and pull back to center where the shoulders are on top of the hips. We're going to stay on this side for an entire round, so don't stop yet. You're more than halfway through. Keep moving through that side bend. You've got it. We have lunges coming up in 3, 2, and 1. Going into lunge. That band stays under 1 foot. Pull the band up towards your shoulders, and I want you going into a back lunge. So step back, sit between 2 bent knees. Both knees are bent, and you push from that front leg. We are going to start on this right side. I always like to start on the right side because that way the next round will be on the left side. But just remember, whatever side you're on, when we go through this again, we're going to be switching sides. Now your lunges, they don't have to be that deep. You're going to go as low as your body lets you. It could be a higher lunge. The lowest lunge is where that back knee touches the ground. But still practicing good posture and just sitting as deep as your body lets you. Shoulder blades down and back and your hips stay tucked in. And in 10 seconds, we're going into tricep kickbacks. 3, 2, 1, tricep kickbacks. Both feet on the band. Grab low elbows. Lift the elbows up towards the ceiling of the rib cage. Kick your elbows, your wrists back behind you for this tricep kickback. Always keeping the elbows at your rib cage. And the elbows don't move spots. The elbows stay in the exact same spot as you take your wrist behind you. You're already halfway through these kickbacks. I want you to feel it in your triceps, in the back of your arms. Shoulder blades stay down and back. The hips stay tucked in, and get as many reps in as you can here. You have 10 seconds left. We're getting ready to go into push-ups. 3, 2, 1, time for push-ups. You're going to put the band underneath your armpits and around your back. You're in a push-up position, so that means either on your toes or you are on your knees if you're modifying. You're going to drop your chest towards the ground and push back up. Now the elbows are angled towards your sides. They are not out at a 90. Fingers forward, and then you're going to drop your chest, and the elbows are angled in toward your rib cage. Drop the chest as far down as you can on your knees, or if you're ready to give it a shot on your toes, now is the time, because we are already halfway through. Keep doing your very best here. Now keep the hips tucked in and the shoulder blades down. In 10 seconds, we're going into Russian twist. 3, 2, 1, Russian twist. You're in a seated position and the band goes around your feet. Your legs stay long, your toes, the band up towards your chest. Now bend the knees, heels down, toes up. And I need you to rotate left, right towards the ground. Back you are, the harder this is going to be. So you can be back real far, or if you're going to come. But just make sure you have a leg to engage that core. Pull that band left and right. You're more than halfway through. That chest is open and you're looking forward. 10 seconds and we're going into a seated row. This is the last exercise of our first round, which means we're almost halfway through this. 3, 2, 1, seated. Oh, you're still seated. Your legs are long. Up, down as far as you can on that band. Stay tall. Elbows behind. Squeeze your shoulder blade and down. Make your arms and then pull the elbows behind. If you need to bend, that's fine. Stay tall, back a little further. So seated halfway. We are with our 15 seconds to stay. Do it. 4, 3. Let's go again. You are halfway through this workout. Good job. Keep going. We're back to the shoulder press. 1 foot in the middle or 2 feet. 2 feet to make it harder. With the shoulder press, I want the band inside of the elbows, and those elbows stay narrow. And let's push. Let's push. Now, this is your chance for the redo. So let's see what you got here. Halfway through the shoulder press. Now, options are to alternate. If you're getting pretty wiped out, you can alternate one arm at a time. Remember posture. Shoulder blades stay down and back. Do not arch. Do not sway. Stay tall in the core because you're to keep you upright. And 10 seconds, we're moving into that bent over fly. 4, 3, 2, and bent over fly. Crisscross that band. Take that chest down towards the ground, and the arms go long to the outside, just like you have wings. That's why they're called flies. Imagine you're a bird, and the arms are long. Now, I needed to get more range of motion, so I brought my feet in together, so that way I had more band to work with. If this is too easy for you, then you have to spread your feet. Now you have less band, and now you have more resistance. You have 20 seconds left. Remember to keep the elbows slightly bent. Pull the wrist up to shoulder height. Pulling from the shoulder blades in towards your spine. In 10 seconds, we're going into a bicep curl. We are coming down to only one more time of each exercise, so keep working hard, because every time we go through, it's going to be your last time here. We're going to curls in 3, 2, 1, bicep curls. Find the resistance that's going to work you. Shoulder blades stay down and back. Hips stay tucked in. When I say hips stay tucked in, I want to see you doing this. Pull the hips in toward your chest. That's going to keep your low back safe. That's going to help with good posture. That's going to help keep the core contracted the entire time. You are halfway through these bicep curls. I want you going all the way down, all the way up. If you have that rope at the bottom, crisscross it. You got to work yourself here. Last time with these curls. Elbows stay tucked in. And you're doing great. Come on, keep moving. 10 seconds. We're going into a lat pull down. 3, 2, 1, lat pull down. Get that band up overhead. Wrap it around. Reach, tall, and now pull out to the sides. Reach and pull. And that band is being pulled at chest height. So my wrists are in line with my shoulders. Pull your shoulder blades in towards the spine. Those back muscles are doing all the work here. Focus on the upper back, pulling and bringing your long arm in. You're more than halfway. Keep it up. Go at your own pace here. Do you need to go faster? Do you need to go slower? We have squats coming up in 10 seconds. You got me. Burn me out. 3, 2, 1. Let's go into squats. Band goes under the feet. Pull the handles towards the shoulders. Let's do it. Get that butt out and down. Knee stays on top of the ankle. So you have to look here. If you can't see your toes, you are too far forward. You need to get that butt out and down, knees on top of the ankles. I can't say it enough. I know I've said it 1 million times, maybe more. Just keep going. Come on. I'd rather you be safe than anything else. Safety first, and then we exercise. You are halfway through these squats. Stay tall on that chest. Keep that core engaged. And there you go. You got 10 seconds. We're going into a side bend. 3, 2, and 1. Side bend, other side. This time, my left hand is holding the band at my hip. My right arm is up. I reach to the left and pull back through. Still staying tall. Let your obliques do the work here. Come on, keep it going. Feel the obliques working. In 15 seconds, we get to move on. Keep it up. We have lunges coming up. 3, 2, 1. Lunging on the left side this time. We already did that right. Remember, the band is underneath one foot. Stepping back that right leg. Try to touch that back knee to the ground or just as low as possible. That leg does all the work. Staying tall. I like to use the analogy body like a carousel. So I don't want you leaning forward and I don't want you leaning back. You're dropping straight down like you're on a carousel pole. You're already halfway through this lunge. Keep it up. Keep it up. In 10 seconds, we have kickbacks. And we now have a 4-minute warning. Only 4 exercises left, and you get to cool down. 3, 2, 1. Kick it back. Both feet on the band. Elbows stay up. Grab low on the band, elbows up. Kick back until your wrists are in line with your shoulders. Flatten out that low back by pulling your hips in, shoulder blades down and back, and keep moving. Those elbows do not drop low. They have to stay up here towards the ceiling. And you're more than halfway. You've got this. Come on. Keep it up. You have 10 seconds left, and we're going into push-ups. Three, 2, 1, and do it. Last time with the push-ups, band under the back, over the back, under the armpits. Knees or toes, whichever one is going to work you the hardest, but keep you the safest. See if you can touch your chest down towards the ground, because knowing that you have about 30 seconds left to push-ups, how much harder can you push yourself? All the way down, all the way up. Make sure that you're going through the fullest range of motion that you have. Give it a shot. Try to touch that ground and push all the way back up. Maybe you give it a shot on your toes for this last 20 seconds. But you got to keep everything squeezed in towards the center. You now have 10 seconds left. And we are going into a Russian twist. In 3, 2, 1, Russian twist. We have 2 minutes left, everybody. Keep it. The band is underneath the feet, heels down, toes up, lean back, pull that band, and twist the left and right. Now we're trying to core. Engage. Focus. You're halfway. 30 seconds. And come on, keep it up. Let's go. If you're not feeling it, lean back a little bit further or add some speed. In 10 seconds, we have our very last exercise, which is a seated row. Keep it up. 3, 2, seated row. We have made it. These are long. Lean back. Pull that behind you. That just means out, up, back, behind. Or imagine the floor by your hip bones. And we have 30 seconds left of these rows. Lean back a little bit further if you can. "15 seconds to stretch. Until then, keep rowing. 6, 4, 2, 1, and you did it. Strength training band is done. Now we get to stretch with the bands. We're going to stretch through the chest, the back, the hamstrings, and the IT band. Wrap that band around your hand, reach up, elbows back, and pull that band long. Stretching through the chest here. If you want to add something else to it, into this crossover. So now you have an IT and you have a chest stretch. Or you can mess around with stretch. But the focus is stretch that chest. So reach that band back further behind you. Bring it down about an inch. See how that feels on your chest. If it hurts your shoulders or your chest, you can bring it up a little bit higher. And now it's time to breathe deep and slow down your breathing. So inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth and slow it down. We're moving on to our next stretch in 3, 2, 1, going into a child's pose. On your knees, push your body back into your hips. Pull that band out long in front of you. Sit back into your hips and breathe deep through that low back and through your back and through your hips, and just recover here. You're about to finish your 30-minute workout. Stay with me as we stretch through these exercises. Stretch through that body that worked so hard. If you found that this was very hard, don't worry. It was hard. And you will get better if you keep sticking with it. A great place to start would be using no equipment at all, going through the motions without a band, and then you can use a band. And then once the band becomes too easy, you would then get a heavier band, or you could start using heavier weights. We are now going to go into a hamstring stretch. On your back, towards the nose. Be careful here. Listen to the band. And just relax that leg that's up in the air. Pull in. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. As you exhale, pull a little bit closer and keep repeating that. Inhale. Exhale, pull closer. Stretching should be slightly uncomfortable, but not painful. So on a scale of 1 to 10, stretching should be on a pain scale of around a 6. It's bearable. It's not painful. And now take that same leg, cross it over the body, and you're going to pull that up toward your chest. The intensity is affected by how tight you pull that band. If this becomes too much, loosen the band. If it's not enough, pull the band tighter. Following the same rules, inhale, exhale, pull a little bit closer. Same thing on the other side. Switch legs up in the air, toes towards the nose, the band is around the arch of the foot. Towards the chest. And we are coming down to our last minute of stretching here. And now you're going to cross. Same rules. Inhale, exhale, pull the band closer. One more. There is. Nice, everybody. Way to get stronger with your bands today. Hey, if you like these workouts, keep following us on A to Z Fit YouTube. We have Facebook, A to Z Fit. We have Instagram, A to Z Fit. And if you like the idea of remote training just like this, then you have to email us at info@atozfit.com. We offer remote training, and also we have health coaching, and she gives nutritional counseling. Nutrition counseling and exercise, that is the magic bullet. So get a hold of us, info@atozfit.com. Thank you so much for watching. I'm so very proud of you. See you next time.